Okay. Konnichiwa, bitches. No, that's not nice. Hey guys, it's Brooke. Welcome back to Diet in Japan, my weight loss journey in the land of the rising sun, that is Japan. Welcome to my bi-weekly weigh-in number 6, I believe. So let's get right into it. 2 weeks ago, I weighed this much. And now I weigh this much. Yay! So I'm down 1.9 kilograms or 4.1 pounds, which is about 2 pounds a week, which is exactly my goal. So, F yeah, I'm doing it. And seeing the results of the weight loss are one of the most motivating factors for me. So today I wanted to also share with you guys 5 ways that my life has changed, or my feelings have changed, or whatever, my lifestyle has changed since I have lost almost 40 pounds now. I've almost lost 40 pounds, not quite there yet. I started at 224 and now I'm at 185, so almost 40 pounds. So number 1 is I'm less tired, like less tired from walking upstairs, for example. So when in Japan you have to walk a lot more than in the United States, in my experience, and quite often you have to walk up a lot of stairs. Like if you're gonna take a train or something and you gotta go across the platform, you have to go like above the platform and up some stairs. And I remember like always feeling like kind of embarrassed that I would get like winded and tired just from walking up not even really that high of stairs. Yeah. So now I'm just like I don't feel winded once I get to the top. Also, like from riding my bike, like I definitely noticed the weight difference. Japan is hilly, and sometimes when I was going up hills, like going up hills is still a little bit difficult, but it's like way less tiring. When you have 40 extra pounds you're carrying, it's way, way, way more difficult to try to pump your way up a hill on a bike. So just like riding my bike has become a lot easier, so yay! Number 2 is I am much less sweaty. I'm still a little sweaty. Japan uses a lot less air, central air than America does. Like for example in schools, generally they'll just leave all the doors and windows open. They won't have the air conditioning on probably at all during the summer, even when it's 90 degrees. So yeah, people are gonna sweat, and my job is like sometimes to like jump around and be like kind of entertaining, especially if I'm teaching like 3-year-olds or 4-year-olds. By this time in the year, it's June now, mid-June now. Like last year, 1 year ago, I was already super, super sweaty. Like looking like I had taken a shower sweaty. It was disgusting. I was so sweaty before. Like dripping wet. Like dripping wet sweat, not sexy at all. It was not a good look. Like sometimes at the end of lessons that I teach, you have to give the kids high fives, and you could see it in the kids' faces. They were like, fuck no, I am not touching you. You're all wet. And now I'm not like that at all. Of course, when it gets to be like almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 35 Celsius, and I'm running around, anybody's gonna sweat. It's not gonna matter what weight you are. But like when you're heavier, super heavy, super obese, you notice like obese people are always sweaty, and it's just because like they're always tired. And yeah, so less so now for that. Yay! 3 is I'm less afraid of catching my own reflection in reflective surfaces when I'm walking around in town. So I mean, if you go to a mall or you go to I don't know, just out anywhere, there's a lot of reflective mirrors, a lot of reflective surfaces. In malls, they have like mirrors everywhere. And when I was much heavier, 40 pounds heavier, I would avoid even looking at my reflection at all because I was unhappy with the way I looked. It was embarrassing. I was in denial about my weight. And having to look at it or like catching my reflection would make me upset because I don't know, I was a lazy piece of shit that wasn't working hard enough on my body or not taking care of my body correctly. And now that I have lost, of course I'm still overweight, but now that I have lost some weight, I'm like, oh, who's that person in the mirror? And honestly, when I was super fat, like, I would still catch my reflection and be like, oh, who's that fat person? Oh, fuck. And it would be me. But now, like, I'm like, oh, yeah, it doesn't look so bad anymore, and it's closer to my goal. Yeah, I used to be really, real afraid to look at my body just as it, as a really heavy person. And now that I'm not at my goal yet, but I'm about actually halfway, it's not so scary anymore. And I know, I have confidence in the fact that I'm taking care of my body better, and I'm respecting my body, and now it's getting so philosophical. But anyways, I'm not as afraid to catch my own reflection. Number four is I'm more comfortable on public transit. My butt fits now. I can sit comfortably. In Japan, it's not like America, so seats are built for normal-sized people. In America, they've now made seating bigger because America has, as I'm sure you know, a huge obesity problem. So seating has gotten bigger to accommodate really morbidly obese people. But in Japan, it's not like that. Seating is made just for normal-sized people. So when I was pretty obese, like, my butt would, like, on the train, for example, like, there's, like, sections, and it's, like, supposed to fit 3 people, and I would always be like, ooh, like, so embarrassed. Like, if there was only one seat, there's, like, 2 people, and then, like, 1 open seat, I probably wouldn't sit there, because I would feel really bad that my butt would take up too much space, or something like that. And even at, like, I went to a baseball game, and the seating is also very small, and it was scary, because, like, my butt was, like, hanging over the edge of the seat, and yeah, that was humiliating, and yeah, and you have no one else to blame but yourself for being that heavy. But yeah, now my butt fits. So, and I'm not as afraid to, if there's like 1 open seat, go ahead and take that seat, because I know I'm not, disturbing anyone or like making anyone kind of move because of being too large. So that's good. And I've also noticed people are more likely to come and sit by me if there's 1 more open seat. Before, if it looked like I was kind of taking up like maybe 1 seat and then like a quarter, like with my butt, and so I'm sure people were kind of like, oh, I don't want to sit there. And that's true, people don't want to sit by obese people, and I mean, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, there was just no room. Physically, there was not enough space. So now I feel a lot better that I fit on public transit in Japan. I'm sure I always fit on public transit in America because America caters to obesity. Yeah, I really need to make a video about how the fat acceptance movement is ruining fat people. Like, y'all took a good thing with good intentions and y'all fucked that shit up. You fucked it up. You done fucked up. Which I'll probably make a video about one day when I have lost even more weight, because I think I'll have kind of a good platform to speak on, hey, I was obese and now I'm not. And yeah, anyways, America has a huge problem, let's be honest. Okay, that took a turn. So number 5 is that I am now having healthy food cravings. So before, like 6 months ago to even like 4 months ago, I would have never had a craving for a healthy food. Maybe like watermelon, and that's it. But like, now I literally will crave cucumber. I'll be like, oh, cucumber just sounds so good right now. I would have never done that. So I would have been like, yeah, let's go get some cheeseburgers wrapped in pizza, deep fried with donuts and sprinkles, yo. Like, that still does sound good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, good food is always gonna be good food. Like, I mean, like, fatty smelling food. If I walk down the street and you smell like nice barbecue, like, that's friggin' awesome. Of course I'm still gonna want it, but now I have more self-control. But anyways, now, like the other day, I was like walking home from the train station and I was thinking like, I could really go for a cucumber right now. And I like stopped at the market to get some fresh cucumbers. So it's, and carrots and things like that. Like, I'm really craving like specifically weirdly raw vegetables. Like, I don't know why, something about my palate or my, what I have kind of at first forced myself to want to eat. Now I'm just craving it. So that's cool. So yeah, all around positive changes, and I hope to continue to make more changes. This video is getting super long, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are also on a weight loss journey, let's be on that journey together. Please subscribe if you feel like it. Like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! Konnichiwa, bitches.